Morning, everyone. I want to welcome you guys into my home this morning. This is a morning message. It is not coming from my front porch this morning. And the reason is because I got woke up this morning by a bunch of people up on my roof. They are trimming that huge oak tree that is above my roof this morning. And there's a very large branch of that oak tree that is resting on the roof of my house. And so the mobile home park that I live in has hired a crew to come in and trim all the trees in the park. And one of their jobs is their tasks is to get that huge branch off the top of my house. And so I chose Saturday morning to do that. What I am going to do though is I'm going to break the cycle a little bit and bring you in and show you my morning routine of this. And so I am going to get out and you're going to hear them. You're going to hear all the noise that's going on out there because I want you to know that that big tree above my house is getting trimmed today. And no expense to me. Hey. Let me get a lancet. A swab. And here we go. We're going to do the morning test. Now this is the morning fasting test. And it usually reads different than the afternoon one. So I'll get my glasses on. This is the reason I need my glasses right here. But I line that lancet up into the machine correctly. There we go. All right. Test strip out. Let's get the test strip in. I've already weighed myself. All right. Here we go. That one didn't hurt too much. I got a good sample out of it though. Wow. $138 in the morning. That's without medication. My data is showing that my morning fasting blood glucose is dropping over time. And so they let me know yesterday that the data is showing that it is slowly dropping. So I'm really happy about that. And so, yeah, now I'm not fasting anymore. Let's have some coffee together. Oh. That first sip of coffee in the morning, there is nothing like it. Nothing like it. All right, I'm going to get off of this and I am going to get my results into the doctor. And it's quiet right now, so maybe they're done and we can head out and see what they have done. Good morning, everyone. I'm showing you the job that they did on the roof of my house this morning. They trimmed that huge oak tree back. And what that means is, remember all the branches that were right over the top of my house? Well, they're all gone, all the way back. So the sun is going to be out. Let's turn this camera around and let's have some coffee on the porch. Well, good morning, everyone. It is morning and I just had a little workout. I did sweep all of the tops of the rails off because the pollen things were all over everywhere, so I swept everything off. They cleaned up most of it, but those little seed little things, they came in like what do you call it, leaf blowed my porch and everything. They did a fantastic job of this, but those little seeds stick, so it took a broom to get that off. So I spent the morning doing that a little bit this morning. Hopefully I'm not going to be all itchy from it. And so what that means moving forward is I do have some tree over the top, but the shade is pretty much gone. All right, so with the trimming, which is a blessing for sure, some of the shade is gone. Much of the shade on the porch is gone. So I may end up having to get me an umbrella to go into my little chair here, my little table here. It is equipped for an umbrella. So I may get myself an umbrella to go out here on the porch that I can raise up and lower to give me some shade while I'm out here. And so, yeah, let's have some coffee. So that was exciting to wake up to people. I don't know if they're men or women. I didn't come out here. To people up on my roof trimming these trees and getting that huge branch off of the top of my roof. That was the biggest thing that needed to happen, and it did. If you didn't know, for the last 6-7 months or so, I have been working with the mobile home park here in getting a very large oak tree branch that was resting on the top of my house off, and they finally hired a crew to come in and just do it all. And so they've been working all this week in the mobile home park, trimming all the trees. And this morning their job was to get that huge branch off the top of my tree, off the top of my house. It was the only large branch that needed to come down in the whole neighborhood. The rest of them were just basic trimming. And so, yeah, so it got done, and now I can move on. There was damage during Hurricane Beryl because of that branch on the roof of my house. Now it's not leaking, all right, but there was some damage. So now I'm going to call in the person that is going to get up on the roof of my house and repair the damage and seal it completely off for me and do all that. And so I'm going to have to pay for that. So, yeah. The good thing is I didn't have to pay for the tree removal because the tree belonged to the mobile home park. So it was their responsibility, not mine. So, all right, let's get in the kitchen and let's get me some breakfast because I'm hungry. It's about, I'd say 11 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning, and I woke up to them on my roof. That's what woke me up this morning, was a tree crew up on my roof and walking around. Let's get in and get me some breakfast made. All right, let's get this meal started. I am going to start off with, I'm really in the mood for an omelette this morning. So I'm going to chop up my veggies. We're using up the leftover veggies that I have in the refrigerator. And so I've got the bell peppers here. Remember the sausage that I made up? So I'm going to take 2 sausages and I'm going to cut them up. I like having sausage like this prepared so that if I want sausage patties, I can have it. If I want it crumbled up, you know, like a crumbled up sausage, I can dice it up like this and it'll go into a nice omelet. So this is going to be really stuffed omelet. I'm going to bring you over here to the skillet. There we go. The skillet has the bacon grease already in it. Heat it up. And in goes all of the inside for my omelet that's about to happen. We're going to saute all of this together. Oh, I missed a piece. Missed a piece. Let me get this out of here. I want to chop this up. I don't want it that big. Hold on. That's why I have my tongs right here. I missed up here. Let me get this chopped up a little bit more. Now, into the skillet. All right. Get out. All of my aprons are in the washing machine right now, along with everything from the kitchen that I have been using. So I'm going to get out a new set, a clean set. Let me rephrase that. A clean set of towels and wash rags and that kind of stuff. I can use them, and I'll be putting them right here where I keep them. I want to thank the viewer for the gift of these. They sent them to me. I have been using them quite a bit. One rag out. I've been using them quite a bit, for sure. So, all right. Now, one of the viewers said that she did hers a little different way, her omelets. She just poured the eggs right on top of these veggies. So, let's try that today. Let me get my 2 eggs out. I want 2 eggs this morning. You know what? I should have put some mushrooms in there. There's still time. Let me grab some mushrooms. Take these eggs and put them back in the refrigerator while I grab some mushrooms. Oh, might as well use them. Mushrooms. I ate the rest of those snow peas up last night for my snack, and I need to get me some more snow peas. I think I'm going to make a trip just to get snow peas because I really enjoyed them. Eventually, not today, but eventually I might just go just to get some snow peas because those are a great snack. I didn't grow up eating snow peas, but I certainly do like them. Alright, so I'm going to chop up these, just a few mushrooms, and we'll throw these in there as well. There we go. Not too many, just a few. Get these sauteed up in there. That's going on. Let me get those 2 eggs beat up. Oh. Oh. Let me salt and pepper these. And this. Salt. And a little touch of water in here. There we go. And here we go with the egg. Beat them up. Alright, so for the viewer that told me how she did hers, we are going to try her method. Just pour it on top. Alright. And lid on top. I'll bring you back when it's done and I get some cheese out. Let's come in and let's see what this looks like. It's solid, not quite yet. Not quite. I want it solid. I'll bring you back when it's solid. bringing you back. It has solidified. So I have Gouda cheese, and I got 1 ounce here. And I am going to put it on top of here, put the lid back on it until the cheese melts. The cheese has melted. So now I'm going to take it. They told me just to slide it off. And then, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. That worked out really well. Thank you, viewer. Look at that. That worked out really well. All right, I'm gonna get my fork out. I'm gonna sit down and have me a breakfast. Hey everyone. All right, for some reason my camera fogged up a little bit there, but that's all right. We're gonna get it done anyway. And we're gonna have a little conversation while I go for a ride. So, you may have heard earlier in the video that they trimmed back all of the limbs on this huge oak tree above my house, which I am so grateful for. When I came out to check the mail this evening, guess what? They broke the mailbox. They were nice enough to set it back up on top of the pole, but if you pull on it, it comes down because they busted it. So now I'm in a dilemma because I'm grateful for what they have done. I'm grateful that they have trimmed that big tree. But should I just go ahead and buy a new mailbox, or should I report that the mailbox was busted? And that's my dilemma right now. So leave it down in the comments what you think I should do, because I don't know. All right, well, I am gonna go ahead and take this trip around the block, and I'll see you guys back at the house when I get ready to test my ketones and my glucose and get me some lunch, because it's like almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Good afternoon or evening, everyone. It is 4:26 in the evening and I haven't had lunch yet. So I have been enjoying this what they call sparkling ice drink, 0 carbs, so I can have it. And I am going to get everything set up for the test this evening, and we're going to see together the results. I did show you this morning's results, and generally the results, the glucose test in the morning is higher than the one in the afternoon, and so all right. It's hot outside, by the way. I did not have the air conditioner on in the car because I wanted to, it makes a noise when I record. And so I just opened the window. Here we go. Going in. All right, let me get this put together. This morning I was It was going everywhere. I can't say that word. Okay. It wouldn't stop this morning. It took me a minute to get it to stop. Anyway, so I'm gonna get this out, get it ready, and get my 2 testing strips ready. Here we go. Let's get the glucose one in first. And that's the finger cleaned off. Really good. And here we go. I didn't feel that one too much. Sometimes I feel it and sometimes not. All right, that one is ready to go. $129, not too bad. Let me test the other one. Here we go. See if I can get a sample out with the same poke. Come on. Oh, it's sealed up. Huh. I'm gonna have to poke it again. Okay. Normally I can get both samples out of one poke. All right, let's see together. You guys see it correctly? I see it backwards. I have the camera set like that. 0.9. I'm doing good. Right where they want me. All right, I am going to get off of this so that I can send it in. All right, everyone. I am getting in here and I am going to show you what I am going to have for lunch today. And I wanted you to see, and I have that sugar-free pudding right there on my cabinet because I had it in my pantry, and I am looking at it to see if I can work it in my meal plan. I do have water here to wash dishes that do not go into the dishwasher. I am going to use up these last 2 pieces of pizza, and now this is used up. Then I'll wash that by hand. I'm gonna put this in the microwave, and this is what I'm having for lunch today. It's already 5 o'clock in the evening, so it should be dinner.